Hello everyone and welcome back to a little bit of random. My name is Amanda and today I have for you all a demonstration of my Scentsy wax warmer, and I'm going to go over a couple scents that I've purchased over the year from them that are really awesome smelling in my opinion, and show you how a wax warmer works and kind of give you all the specs on that. So this wax warmer, called God is Great, is available currently on the website. And I do believe this warmer was in the $50 range, but I will link the pricing all in the description. But I feel like that's the one, that's what this one was when I had purchased it. And I did purchase this warmer a while ago. I love that mirror finish and how it goes from that really pretty purple to a regular mirror, and then to that really pretty green at the bottom, so it looks very color shifting. And then you'll see what that looks like when I actually turn the warmer on and show you how it works. Now it does take a 50-watt bulb, which I have here, and this is a special bulb for the wax warmer. Now Scentsy does carry replacement bulbs in all different colors and sizes depending on the tier of warmer you have. I think the cheapest warmers are at $20. They have 30, 45, and then the 50s. I believe some of the collectors warmers are a little bit more than that, in the $60 range. Again, I will get all that information for you guys in the description of this video so you can take a look at it for yourselves. But I'm going to go ahead and pop this bulb in. And I'll show you how you do that. So the little warmer base is down here, and I'm going to go ahead and just twist that in. Super simple. A lot of these bases have a nice size opening, so if you have a little bit of a bigger hand, mine are kind of small, but if you have a little bit of a bigger hand, it does help that you can get in there and actually twist in the bulb. Okay, so now that we have our bulb in, before I put on the top, I'm going to go ahead and turn it on so y'all can see what it looks like lit up. Now we still have that color shifting, but you see how it kind of refracts a little bit of that mirror edge. You still see it on the clear mirror part, but on the top here you can't really see my face anymore, and at the bottom you could still see my shirt, but it also illuminates the silver writing on the God is good and the roses, and makes that, I'm sorry, God is great, and makes that appear like a really sparkly silver finish. So I really like that about this guy as well. Okay. And this is the base that comes with the warmer. Now I did have this burning in my kitchen before I decided to make the video, so as you'll see there's liquid wax in there. But I would say, and this is 2 blocks, and I'll show you which wax scent that is from. But the 2 blocks, it probably took about 15 minutes once the warmer was fully heated up for those little blocks to melt. And the scent throw was really good. It filled my whole kitchen and living room. And I know some of the scents, depending on the strength of the fragrance from Scentsy, do throw even farther. We've had some scents that are burning in my mother's bedroom and her burner, and they've thrown all the way back to our bedroom on the other side of the house. So it truly just depends on the strength of the scent, but they're there. So these are definitely a good option for people that live in apartments that aren't allowed to burn candles, because the warmers are not heat resistant, but they don't get to a point, as hot a point as a candle would, that it could light something on fire. So I could stick this kind of in the back underneath my shelf here, and I'll show that to you, underneath my shelf, and it wouldn't, a candle would start to scorch the shelf and get it really hot. The warmer's not going to do that because there's no flame. It's just the light heating it. So I really like that about that too. I have these in quite a few areas of my house. I have a mini warmer in the bathroom. I have a warmer in my office back here, but it's in an awkward location, so I'm not going to show that one to you. This one sits in our kitchen, and then my mother has one in her bedroom. So 4 total. All right, so the scent that I currently have in this burner is the Black Currant and Plum. This scent is really good. I got this one in a sample and I liked it, so I ordered the brick. And there is a this is just a plain Scentsy brick. It has the 8 squares on it, but we do Scentsy bigger Scentsy bricks, and those are twice the size of these. So if you really like a smell, there are bigger options, and again, I will link those in the description as well for y'all. But that's what it looks like when you open the container. Yes. Now I love the smell of black currant. If you've watched, you've been with me for a while, watch some of my Lush videos. I pretty much love any product that has black currant in it. It's definitely one of those feel good, like, cozy scents for me. It reminds me of my childhood, so I really enjoy it. But I would say this is more of a spring scent in my opinion. And just because it has that plum in there as well. So it reminds me of like being out in an orchard and picking like plums and nectarines and peaches. Like that real summery, picnicky kind of vibe. I also have, and I'm just going to cover up my aunt's address here so you guys don't see it, but I also have the white amber and teak. And this one reminds me of, and I'm just going to smell it again because it's been a while since I've burnt this one. This reminds me of like a really nice aftershave. Like if a guy smelled like this, I'd be all for it. It's really, really good. You can see that the wax where it had hardened, it's already softening up again. So I can literally like stick my finger in and it's pretty much melted again. And also, just to give you an idea here, I don't stick your finger in the hot wax, but the wax doesn't heat to a degree that this is a burn. I can just literally peel that right off and it doesn't hurt. Didn't burn, didn't leave any residue on my finger. So that's another good thing about them. If you have kids and they get into a lot of stuff like I did when I was little, then it would be, unless you left this burning 24 hours, which we don't recommend at all, they're not going to burn themselves. If they happen to accidentally touch it, it might tingle a little bit on their skin, but it'll dry right away, peel right off. It's not going to like horribly burn them. So another good aspect of that, definitely a child safe option for your home, other than, or I mean, in contrast to a candle that would, they stick their finger in that hot wax, they're getting a big blister and it's painful because I've done that. Again, when I was a kid. So when I say that, like, I was a very hands-on, wanting to get into everything kid, I truly mean that. Next scent I have for you all is Frosted Vanilla. This one is amazing as well. This one smells like vanilla frosting to me with a hint of spice running through, maybe a cinnamon, maybe a trying to think, clove, maybe a clove. It's a really good smell as well. This one more reminds me of like baked goods in summer. But I really like that scent as well. And then I have another white amber scent, which I didn't even realize I did that, but I have white amber and silk. This bar is, if I could get it opened, a little bit lighter in color than the white amber and teak. And this one is definitely more of a powdery smell. You get the white amber, but you get like a baby powder, but not in a bad way, but just a powdery kind of end note. It's very soft, very floral. I really like that one. That would be like, to me, that would be like what a fancy hotel smells like. If I had to like give an idea for you guys for where my mind goes when I smell it. Then we have Wassail Wonderland. This is a fall scent. My sister loves this smell. She got it last year. It's really delicious and orange, so it fits the season. And it has in it cinnamon, cranberries, orange, and pears. Oh, it's so good. It smells like if you made fruit punch and then you adultified it. So you added in spices and brandy or trying to think of the other one, brandy or rum, or one of those very spicy kind of spirits to it. That's what that reminds me of, like a hot toddy. All right, and then the last one I have for you guys is this off green color, pale green. That smells really good as well. That would be called Velvet Moon. All right. And Velvet Moon to me smells a lot like lilies and very florally, but not like grandma florally. If you know what I mean by that, there are perfumes out there that smell grandma floral. This isn't that. It's a nice, pretty, soft floral. There's no powderiness though to it, like there was with the amber and silk. There's no powderiness at all. It's just a very mild floral lily smell. So that's what I get from this one. So that's all the Scentsy bars I have for you guys. Here they all are in the line, just so you could kind of see them. And then this is the warmer one more time. And just disclaimer here, my aunt, who is a Scentsy sales rep, asked me to do this video for her. So while it's not sponsored, it was a request from one of the sellers for the organization, so one of the consultants. All right, everyone. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I truly appreciate it. If you liked... Oh, let me actually, before I go, let me show you the warmer with the lights off so you could kind of get a feel for the warmth of the light that's in it. Let me pause really. So this is what the warmer looks like at night. I'm back in my office and I don't have any windows in it. So, well, it's not night yet as far as time. It's night in terms of like the ambiance of the room. And you can see it throws a good amount of light. Let me, oh, and that mirror sheen is almost completely gone now as well. So if my hand gets close, you can see it, but you can't see me and I'm not sitting that far away from it. So that kind of gives you an idea as far as the change of lighting, how the mirror surface changes for the warmer. And then if you look up on my wall here, it's lighting my whole office. And it's a pretty warm glow. I really enjoy that. This definitely lights up our kitchen at night. It's really nice for that. All right, everyone. Well, that's all I have for you. Like I said, I really appreciate you tuning in with me today. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you really liked it, you can subscribe. The channel is ever growing. And if you like this kind of content from Scentsy, go ahead and leave me a comment in the bottom of this video and let me know what you think of it. Like I said, I'll give the links to all the products I talked about today in the video, and I'll also shoot you a link over to my aunt's seller page if you want to pick up anything, but no pressure at all. No pressure for anything. You don't even have to subscribe if you don't want to, just a suggestion if you like. And other than that, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your Memorial Day. It's been awesome that you've hung out with me. Truly appreciate the viewership and the loyalty, and we'll see you in my next video. Goodbye for now.